Mythical Pokémon are so rare their existence is questioned, but Ash Ketchum has caught his first mythical Pokémon. Pokémon the series, Sun and Moon Ultra Legends explains how Ash added a rarer Pokémon than a legendary to his arsenal. After 26 years of the wildly successful franchise, it's finally revealed that Ash Ketchum caught his first mythical Pokémon before a legendary Pokémon. Both groups are considered extremely rare, but mythical Pokémon holds the title of the most elusive type of Pokémon. That's why it was a shock to the crowd in the Pokémon episode, Final Rivals, where Ash reveals his first fighter as Melmetal in Pokémon the series, Sun and Moon Ultra Legends. However, many wondered, is Melmetal a legendary? The number of companions caught by the Pokémon hero has grown significantly since Ash's first 6 Pokémon. As of 2019 it includes his catch of Meltan, a curious and timid Steel-type Pokémon that posed its own challenge to acquire. This addition to Ash's Pocket Monster stable led him to the mythical Pokémon, Melmetal, from the evolution of Meltan. For casual fans wondering is Melmetal a legendary Pokémon, the answer is no, it's much rarer. The Melmetal evolution means that eternal 10-year-old Ash inadvertently obtained a mythical Pokémon. Ash has had multiple chances to catch a legendary Pokémon throughout the series but never did, despite forming close bonds with a few of them in the wild. Melmetal he caught through luck and coincidence, having already captured its pre-evolution form, Meltan. As a mythical Pokémon, Melmetal is actually rarer than legendary Pokémon like Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, and even Mewtwo. For fans of Ash's earlier adventures perhaps wondering what mythical Pokémon are and why Ash's Melmetal caused a stir in the modern fandom, here's all you need to know about Ash Ketchum's mythical Pokémon. Mythical and legendary Pokémon differences explained. While legendary Pokémon are canonically rare to catch, they have had a lot of screen time and interactions with Ash, amplifying the mystery of mythical Pokémon with their minimal appearances. One of the most well-known legendary Pokémon is Mewtwo, a popular character that first appeared in the 1996 game Pokémon Red and Blue. Since then, multiple types of legendary Pokémon have been on-screen, and there are many reasons Ash never caught a legendary Pokémon. Some were too dangerous to train. Others preferred freedom to being caught. Additionally, many legendary Pokémon were hunted down for sinister reasons by villains. With Jessie and James from Team Rocket already constantly chasing him, Ash didn't want to purposefully add more enemies trying to steal his Pokémon. Similarly, Ash didn't go out of his way knowingly to catch a mythical Pokémon. He caught Meltan, who a few episodes later sends out a signal to his fellow Meltans. They all perform a dance and chant while Ash and his friends are oblivious to what's happening, and Meltan evolves into Melmetal, prompting the question, is Melmetal a legendary? Meltan is the only Pokémon that evolves into a mythical Pokémon, and Ash can use him in the tournament battle. Although Melmetal eventually loses against their opponent, Melmetal can use their signature move, Double Iron Bash, after only one day with Ash. While Melmetal is less timid than its former self, it is still loyal to its friends, including Rowlet. Ash eventually leaves Melmetal with Professor Kukui, just as he left other Pokémon like his Charizard with Professor Oak, while he travels the world. However, thanks to Meltan's decision to evolve on its own, Ash caught something rarer than a legendary Pokémon in the Pokémon canon. Mythical Pokémon were added in Gen V. The first episode of Pokémon aired in 1997. The franchise has a wide-reaching fandom and is beloved both by children and adults. The latter, however, often don't follow the most recent iterations of the animated show, which unlike the fun-for-all-ages TCG and video games is catered heavily towards younger Pokémon fans. Still, Ash was able to draw attention from all generations when he caught his first mythical Pokémon. However, many fans of the Pokémon games and movies haven't had a heavy interest since they were children, Pokémon Go aside, but still keep up with the big developments like Ash finally winning the Pokémon League in 2020. There's a lot of confusion surrounding mythical Pokémon, where they come from, what they're capable of, how they are different from a legendary etc. This has been especially true among older and casual Pokémon fans, of which the colorful aesthetic-heavy and nostalgia-rich franchise has many. Mythical Pokémon first showed up in the 2010 General 5th Games Pokémon Black and White version. In the process of adding these new Pokémon to the roster, the popular video game TV show franchise has had to retcon the categorization of some Pokémon, upgrading them from legendary to mythical. The most notable example is that of the ancestor of all Pokémon, Mew. While many don't like the idea of a retcon, it's necessary in this case to keep the show fresh. Without adding a new subset of Pokémon, Ash would literally catch them all in the end. Therefore, there needed to be something to separate the rare from the super rare. It's in this way the franchise is able to keep the stakes high in the animated show, and ensure there's always a super rare tier of Pokémon for trainers to aspire to catch.